Hello Virgo, and welcome to your reading for May 2024. It's May, Virgo. What the heck is going on? This year is flying. It is going so fast, and I think the last 4 months have been, challenging to say the least, and I think May is when we all hit the gas and life just goes. So let's see what's happening for you. Underlying energy is you, the Hermit. So an introspective phase, going within, just working on yourself is what I got. So let's see what that's about. All right, first card up at the beginning of the month, we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So there's something that's off, something a little bit off. So pentacles are about the material world, and it's usually around finances, money, career kind of stuff, assets, whatever, investments. And because this is in the reverse, it feels like there's something probably around money, investments, job, career, whatever kind of stuff that's off kilter. It's like, something's off. Something needs to be fixed. We want this Ten of Pentacles to be upright again. So this is something that you're working on throughout the month. This is your focus, okay? You're like, I got to fix this. I got to get this back where it needs to be, because the Ten of Pentacles, it's like, it's a windfall. It's like, sometimes it's found money and everything, but it's also that stability and security and satisfaction, like oh, life feels so good. You've got the money, you've got the car, you've got the relationship, you got the kids, the dog, the cottage, you got it all. So this is off. So something not right, something not jiving. So we got to dig into this and find out what that's all about. And I think that's why you're in hermit mode. With that underlying energy, it's like, I got to figure this out. So there you go. But it feels, again, I'm going to go back to, it's more like something within, something in you. So we're going to unpack that. As we look at the energy flowing through the month of May, we have the Seven of Wands, which is a card. It's a defensive position. It's like, listen, I'm trying to figure this out. Just y'all calm down. Okay. I gotta wrap my head around this stuff. And people are like, no, we need to do this. We need to change that. And you're like, no, stop. Stop. Because you got to figure shit out. Okay. In your head, you got to figure it out. That's going to be you through the month, like trying to figure this out while holding everyone else off to go, okay, y'all got to calm yourselves down until I take a look at this in depth, right? By the end of the month, what I see is the Ten of Wands, which is, it's done, it's over, okay? All the hard work you've done, you can now rest. See, she's resting. She's having a little nap. So what does this look like though? Like, how is this all going to play out, right? This is fascinating. So this is just this is the overview of May, the first part of the reading. I'm getting the oracle cards now to wrap up the overview. Then we're going to do a Celtic cross and do a deep dive into what is this all about. Okay, so let's see. Under the Ten of Pentacles, what do we got? We have eclipse in Taurus. The buzzword is reevaluation, and it says a change of heart. Yeah, because this Ten of Pentacles has gone wonky. Something's gone wonky, so you're like, okay, gotta pull back and figure out what this is. How I was looking at this before maybe needs to change. How I wanted to do things before maybe needs to change. That's the reevaluation piece. Then when we look at the Seven of Wands, so that's that defensive position, okay? The card that came out is Moon in Taurus. The buzzword is self-esteem. This is about personal growth. So remember how I said it feels like this is about you, like within, stuff that's within? That's it. You're feeling the need to figure this out on your own. What is this? Because this has to do with your self-esteem. Maybe your pride got wounded by whatever happened and you're like, no, it was my decision that caused this. It was my idea, my decision, whatever. I'm going to fix it and I'm going to figure it out. and you're feeling the need to do this on your own. It's not, I'm not even getting like it's a control thing or whatever, but it's more of a, I need to do this for me because there is that growth that's required internally, a change that's required internally. This is something that needs to happen within you. So that's what I'm getting from that. Then when we look at the 10 of Wands, this thing is done. Okay, it's done, over with. Now you get to have a nap. Okay, the card that came out is Moon in Sagittarius. The buzzword is discovery, which says freedom and adventure. Yeah, it's laid down, it's figured out, or it's changed, or maybe even completely revamped. Maybe you have just let it go. Maybe you just let it go. And that's when you get your break. Because you give yourself that space. You give yourself permission to go, okay, maybe, you know, that wasn't the best thing. Maybe it didn't work out so well. And maybe you were beating yourself up a little bit. So the introspective part, the introspective phase of looking within and working on whatever was happening internally, is it gave you that perspective of, you know what? I was beating myself up. I see now I don't need to do that anymore. And that's when you let it go. That's why the freedom is there. You are freed from the guilt, the shame, the blame, whatever it is, whatever was coming up, of all that stuff. Interesting. Okay, so now we got, we're getting our Celtic cross down, my version of it. We're going to do the deep dive and see where this is going and where this is all stemmed from too. Underlying energy is 4 of Cups. You missed something. There was something about this thing, this 10 of Pentacles thing, okay? There's something about this where you didn't catch something, and it was probably something like glaringly obvious that you missed. Either you saw it, but you didn't see the impact it was going to have or the value that it would have had. Your perception was different. So that's what's throwing this off. Okay, so that makes sense. That's our underlying energy. Then we will look at your energy. This is you. 4 of Wands in reverse. Very similar and tied into 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This is the family life, the home life. Something's off. So this is just about something that is off, that needs to be righted, that needs to be fixed, that needs to be revamped, right? And when we look at the overall energy, we have the 2 of Wands. It's making a choice or a decision. Which way am I going to go? How am I going to do this? Which way am I going to go with this? It's one of two. It's not like 7 of Cups where you got all these choices and stuff. Nope. It's like, I either got to do this or I had to do this. That's the overall energy. Okay. So when we look at what's going on in your head and your heart, we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, there's a couple things going on here to unpack. So Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. You're cutting through anything that doesn't make sense, anything that doesn't jive. As you're trying to figure this out, you're just cutting stuff away. Nope, not that, not that. You're cutting through to get to the bottom line, to get to the truth, to get to the root, the heart of the matter. Okay? But this is also about new beginnings, new ideas. It's fresh. It's what's the word I'm looking for? It's innovative, okay? And I kind of wonder if what comes out of this is it's less about what you did and the outcome of what the result of what you did. It's more the growth and learning that you get from the situation. Okay, so we'll probably touch on that again. But where is all this coming from? Like this whole thing, like we've looked at the energy. Where is this coming from? What started this all? The Chariot. It's moving forward real quick, probably without that solid plan. Not that the plan wasn't solid, but this thing that was missed, right? If you hadn't moved forward so quickly, maybe you'd have caught that thing or figured that piece out, right? And then it wouldn't have kind of toppled or tumbled over a little bit, requiring some rejigging or reevaluation, right? And interesting, when I look at the card of the past, we have 8 of Wands, right? Recent past, 8 of Wands. This is news coming in and it's fast energy. You probably got a tip, an idea, an offer, whatever, and you're like, yeah, let's go, let's do this thing, right? But in that haste, something got missed. So it's now reevaluating all of that. Okay, see, it all comes together eventually. So we know what's going on. We sort of know where it needs to go. So how are you going to get there? And what's it going to look like? The bridge to that is the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is a card of balance. You're going to have to find a way to balance life and the family and the home and all of this stuff. And the thing that you have to fix it or work on it or decide, be damned, it is what it is and we're just going to live our best lives. Whatever you decide to do, this is all going to happen in May while you are still going to work and cleaning the house and blah, blah, blah. You need to try to keep things on as even a keel as you can, right? Virgo, you're good with that. You're good with that kind of stuff. If you have a logical plan, you're usually good with staying on task, right? With you, it's needing to plan ahead. You need to plan ahead. Two of Pentacles means you might have stuff coming up that you didn't account for. So you're going to have to move. You're going to have to be able to work on the fly, which is not your jam. I get it. But this is a heads up. That's what's going to get you where you need to go faster. And we were talking about speed. That kind of made things tumble over. But in this circumstance, a little speed isn't bad. All right. Now we're going to take a look at the stuff that's going to get you where you need to go. So your superpowers, the good stuff, what to embrace. Okay. What's going to help? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I think this is you. And it's in reverse because it's saying Queen of Pentacles is a very earthy card. So you're Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, which is you. This is saying be less you. Be less earthy and just go with the flow and hit the gas when you need to. I know that when that happened before, I was like, oops, sorry. But the cleanup part, the fixing part, I don't think you have a lot of time. I think if you look at things less from that practical, logical perspective, it'll get you farther. It's not saying don't be logical and practical, but you need to bring more to the situation. That's the balance. Bring more to the situation than that grounded, earthy, practical outlook. You need some fire. You need some passion. You need emotion. You need cups flowing in, right? Try and bring that in. That's the balance that's going to get you there. And then obstacles that might come up, things that might hinder whatever is going on. We have the Lovers. This is a big decision, okay? Do not make any big decisions this month. Just don't. Work at stuff, get things going. Don't make big decisions. Don't make big decisions because I think that's what got you here in the first place. Made a big decision, made it too quick, and then oops. So slow and steady wins the race. That's a good part of Virgo to hang on to. All right. Then a surprise. Something's going to pop up this month because I said you're probably going to have some surprises, okay? Stuff you're going to have to do on the fly. This surprise is a new idea, a new beginning with the Fool. This is a good thing. Might be a new outlook. Might be a new mindset. Might be a new plan, a new idea. Hey, if you do this, you'll get all your pentacles back. Okay, cool, right? I'm feeling it's positive. Because the Fool is upright, this is a good thing, right? So something is going to come to help you get out of this, whatever it is, or get back on the right track. And when we look at the potential outcome, we have the Three of Cups, but it's in reverse. Three of Cups is, it's my party card, okay? So it's like having fun, enjoying the people you're around, having a good time, whatever. This has come in reverse because it really does tie in with our Ten of Wands, right? Our Ten of Wands, it's like, now you chill. Now you chill. You can just lie down and take a nap, okay? It's time to do that because this Fool card came in to say, hey, here's a new way of doing things. I will say this, the caveat with the Fool, this new thing, like, hey, this will help. You can start working towards it. Don't make any big decisions around it, okay? That's the message that came out of those two cards between the Lovers and the Fool. Now, get you message from Spirit. What does Spirit want you to know? Oh, dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. So everything you're doing this month, all your communications, the people that you're working with, and even how you work this situation, bring a gentle touch is like, right? Just be chill, be kind, you know, don't let your emotions go crazy. I think you're going to be okay. I think the bring a gentle touch is also bring a gentle touch to the situation, as in forward movement is good, but be careful. You're going to need to know when you can press the gas and when you need to like lay off and maybe even hit the brakes a couple times, right? That's why this Two of Pentacles speaks to so many facets of this reading. It's about balance and maintaining the balance, achieving it and maintaining it, which is not always the easiest thing to do, right? All right, and last we're getting you a message from the angels. What do we got? Listen to your own inner voice. Your knowledge is within you. Oh my God, I love it. With you, the Hermit. Fantastic. All right, Virgo, great reading. Whatever this is that has gone topsy-turvy, you can make it right again. And if you decide not to and you're like, oh, well, that's okay too. At the end of the day, I think things will move in a better direction. You will feel so much better because you are going to achieve some personal growth internally within you. And that in and of itself is a valuable thing. In and of itself, that's some 10 Pentacles right there. All right, we're leaving it there. So good luck this month, Virgo, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.